Hello guys, welcome to an awesome little thing I like to do. I'm now trying to do for it's only for today, and I'll and you probably know you're probably wondering why are you not doing gaming yet? What happened? Are you still doing Dark Spyro? Are you doing this mania thing? Are you doing that? Yes, but I forgot to tell you guys that I'm upstairs, so I can't do the videos upstairs. Upstairs. The reason why is because it wouldn't work, and I didn't try it myself. Stupid idea, and I never posted, so that's why you didn't get to it. But anyways, I thought it'd be kind of cool. I've never tried it, never wanted to try it, but I'm gonna try doing this, and I'm gonna do a how to draw thing. It's gonna be a how to draw series on my channel that you can actually watch, and not like every separate like YouTube channel can does a how to draw like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw something on my paper. I show it to you guys. You copy what I draw as I show you. It might be longer, but it's the only thing I can think of because if I put the camera down, you won't really see the paper and you won't see what I'm drawing, and then it doesn't work. So we're gonna try this. If you like it, hit that like button and give me a comment and tell me what other things I should draw. So, and also I want to be a cartoonist, and I am trying to be. So I'm trying to draw. So I'm gonna see if my drawing skills have improved. So if it's a little, if you see my face a little glared up, just ignore it. I'm in my living room right now. This is the only light source. If I turn it off, like here, I'll show you. It's a little bit better, but no, I'm just keep it on. So, yeah. So let's do this. So we're gonna draw my favorite character, and that is Stitch. And if you don't know who is Stitch is, he's an alien from Disney's Lilo and Stitch, and I have basically I have like stuff of him, like see, so yeah, I'm a huge fan of Stitch. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to draw Stitch in my style, of course. Now, not everyone has their really good style. So I'm just gonna do the entire body of Stitch, and you're gonna have to follow me while I do. So the very first thing I'm gonna draw is this. You want to draw like hair, but like almost like grass hair. So if you can see that, hopefully you can. You see that you need to draw hair like that. That's three hairs. Okay, you got that? 3 hairs? Alright, good. The next thing you want to do, you want to make a little bit of a rounded thing right here. So from the third hair to the one you made, like the first hair you made, you make a little circle that goes above that. So like that, see? Got that? Okay. Now you want to do the second one that's right on the second hair. You do it a little bit further back. Then you do it a little bit like this. So, see what I'm doing there? Right there, see? Alright. Got that? Okay. Next thing you want to do is you want to make almost like you're gonna make his little like his like eyebrows, but like he doesn't even have eyebrows, but I'm like in the show he does sort of. So his eyebrow goes like up from here. Okay, so what you want to do is I'll show you. You want to make almost like a curve that goes up and then back like this, and you want to go a little bit down, sort of like that. So make a curve on this side, if you see what I'm doing, you curve it and you put it like there. See that? Then you do the opposite side on the other one. So put the opposite. This and if you hear me sniffling, it's not because I'm sick. I don't have the virus. Just it's really cold in here, so you know I'm just having that cold effect on me. Anyways, yeah. So you want to have something like that. See. So you're probably, well, why does it look evil? Well, Stitch is sort of evil, but we're not really making evil Stitch. I'm trying to make him happy, but sometimes his eyebrows like go crooked like that. So yeah, that's so after you get that, then you kind of like you do like the opposite side. So on the top of the one you just did, make a kind of like an upper point, and it goes up, and then you're okay. So then you how do I do this? Oh, so what you want to do is you want to make a sharp turn. Hang on. Okay, got it. So what you want to do is make another circle on the left side of where the first hair was. Where you put that circle up, right there. So you want to do that. So I'm gonna show you what that'll look like. So something like that, okay? Ignore this up here. Don't draw that. Just ignore it, okay? But ignore this. Draw that right there. Oops. Don't want you to see my other stuff. Hang on, I'm gonna put this out. You won't see it. So. It's literally some. It's basically I'm trying to do a couple of. I printed out a lot of crap, so that way I'm able to draw these better. So I'll put these over here. I'll put them back in my thing later, but for some reason I thought they weren't gonna fall out, but they did. So after you get that done, after you make that, then you make this. You make another one on the other side, but just do it a little bit bigger. So I'll show you what that means. Like, do it like that. Do it something like this. Like that, see? Right, yeah. Perfect, good. Now, we're gonna start making his, not his eye, not yet, not yet. We're gonna start making it almost like a neck, almost like his neck. So his head's oval. And I guess you guys know that. Yes, yeah, I know his head's oval. So just start putting the two lines and cross them over like that. Like create them going down, like go down, then curve them up, down, and curve them up. Like that. And then we want to do is keeping them straight as you go down. As you get to the middle part, you want to basically curve them down a little, and then like that. So you want to curve them down, and then curve them a little bit like this. Okay, see that? So that way you can make this sort of like his belly. His belly is pretty... We're just getting the body shape of it down, right? And for some reason, I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. Follow my steps and you'll get it. The next one will be better. So there we go. And then, hopefully I'm just making sure you guys get this. Alright, you got it? Good. And we want to do this. Make almost like feet. Well, not like feet, but like make a curve down next to where we're putting his little thing like there. See? Curve it down, and then feet like this, or his leg right there. Then after you do that, you make almost like a half circle-ish thing, and you keep going it like down, and you go up a little bit. So curve it like feet, like that. Curve it like a feet, and then go up there. This is the trick. Then you want to make this like have his feet kind of go like there. I mean, not his feet, like where you're. Not to be gross, but like where the both feet are ends, you make that little like you make this like you make it like a curve that goes up and then curves up, so it separates the feet and the body. Then you want to do the same thing over here, but a little bit more curvy. So like this. See? There we go. That's the curve you want. Then you want to do this, and then take it down and back down. That should do your feet right there. You're saying, Joe, that doesn't look like Stitch. I haven't really drawn Stitch a long time, so just bear with me. Okay. Most of this will be like Stitch, so hopefully it works. Now since we got mostly the body. We got like his feet, his body, and his head. For the next thing you want to do is you want to make his ears. So when you make Stitch's ears, in my style, you have to from where you put the second eyebrowish thing, you make almost like a curve up. And you keep going up until you hit a point. That. So if you see that, see what I'm doing? Create a curve up, make a point. See? See that? A little bit. Make sure you actually draw that. I drew. Alright. Then you want to go like almost like you're making almost like a cape, but not. So you then kind of like go out a lot, then you almost hit the ground until you stop right there. So almost like, okay, so curve up, then you curve down, like if you're making a horn basically, but stop at the very last dip where I am. Okay? Then you want to make sure you guys get this. If you guys are with me on this, then hopefully you are. Like that. So there we go. And then you want to do this. You want to basically create like a crack in his ear, or a crack on the shape that you're doing. So you make a you're making almost like a triangle hole. But it doesn't go all the way through. It only goes halfway, and you go and then you go a little bit out. So kind of like this. Okay, see? You got that? Close up. There you go. There's the crack you need to do. Then, from this side where you have this rounded part, you go up and then you just connect it to that piece right there. See? And then you're going to do the opposite. You're going to do the same thing here, but you're going to make it more opposite on the other side. So that's, and we're going to do that. So from this one, okay, make sure you got this. I gotta tell you this, it's probably the worst stitch I've ever done. So bear with me. I have done better stitch. I've done better stitch. I know how to draw stitch. It's just my first time actually doing this, so bear with me. The next time we do a how to draw stitch, it'll be way better. But this is my first time, so please be okay in the comments saying, no, that doesn't look like Stitch. Stitch doesn't have like oval head, or no, his head's not that. Just bear with me. Next time we do it like this again, we'll do a better job. It's my first time, so just bear with me a bit. Okay? So, now since you got that done, since you got the first ear, the one that's on his left, now the right one, you're gonna go right where his first eyebrow is. You did one for the second. Now you want to do the one in the first. Now what you want to do is you want to curve it like a C, basically. Curve it up like a C. See what I did? Curve it up like a C. But you have to do it on this point right here, on, so right there next to like where the head is and where the eyebrow starts. So you put it right there. You make the C right there. You know what C is, but yeah, I would know you guys would know what C is. Now we're gonna do the same thing from the other side. This time we're gonna make the half longer. So make it go out and then push it down a little bit longer. Once you get to a point like this, you want to curve it as you go. So it still looks like Stitch, and then you do that. So curve it like that, see? Curve it like that. Okay? Alright, everyone has that? Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay, good. Next thing you want to do is you want to make kind of like a bigger version of that one half you did on the first ear. The first ear you did was that. Now here's the second ear. The second ear is the first ear, but you know, you get my point basically. So what you want to do is you want to make a bigger half of what you did on the other side. So you can make a nice longer version of that. You're gonna twist it down, and then you want to curve it down. You want to make it bigger, so straight that. Make this a little bit longer. This. This here a lot longer, curves out, then in. Okay. Get that? Draw what I just did right there. Okay. Make sure you guys get this. This is very important. Okay, good. Now, since we got that, now we're gonna make the inner ear. And like the inner ear, we almost kind of like make two flaps in his ear. So the first flap is from the first ear we just did, but this time we're gonna do a little bit almost like the flap goes down. So what we want to do is come at the very, 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 very top of the first ear you did with the big, huge like cross, like the point where you put the put where I put it there. So you want to do is you want to make this kind of flap that goes from here and then down, and then it connects here. So you want to do something like this. Make sure you guys can see it. So make something like that, okay? Alright. Oh. You'll time the pause video if you want. I recommend pausing because then that way you actually get to see what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys actually know what I'm doing in the first place, anyways. Just follow what I do, and you'll see in the process you will make stitch, and it'll look okay. You can do better. I know everyone has different styles, so hopefully this style is at least unique. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Next thing. Now you want to do is you want to make a divot down a small bit, but don't go down. Don't go all the way down. So see where I stopped with the divot? You stop right there. Right from before you get there. So basically you make a little bit of line go down, but don't go all the way down. So then, what you want to do next is you kind of want to do like almost like another flap, but this time it's going up and then curved. So basically, go up, and then it curves like this. See that? Everyone got that? Just make sure you pause the video so that you can get this. It's very important. Well, not very important, but important enough to actually know what you're doing, of course. Now the second thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make another flap on the other side. This time, the flap is a lot longer. Not as long as that one, but longer enough to go all the way down. But it stops at the very tip before it even gets to the next wave. So I'll show you that. But you want to make, what you're going to do is you start at the very first tip of the second ear part of the point. You go out a big amount, then you kind of like go down, and you hit this point right here, and you put a little drip right here. So right here, see where my point is? You just put the point, put your pencil next to that point, and then go down what I just did. Right there. That should do the trick. That should do the actual thing, what you're doing, of course. There we go. And pause the video if you need to. So. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing on the second ear, but this time we're going to connect the half with the thing. So we're going to do this is you want to basically go from the point that you're next, but raise it up a little bit, and then want to kind of connect both halves, but don't connect the very bottom. If you do that, then you're going to be in some tight crap, or tight something, whatever. Yeah. Oh wait. Whatever I said there, don't do what don't do anything. I'm trying to think. You have to go down and then in. You make that divot down. There we go. That way it keeps the hold of what you're trying to do. So like that basically. See? Okay, everyone. Okay, pause video. So if you haven't gotten this far, you can pause video so that way you can actually get the entire body. Get the body down. You can get the ears down. Good. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start making the nose and his wrinkles. So where we start is when you we should have made the wrinkles first, but I I went with the eyebrows and then the body, but hold your horses or all that stuff. So next thing you want to do is you want to make almost like a big like horizon line. So from one eyebrow, you want to do a space on the very tip and go all the way out, and then it goes and it doesn't connect the other eyebrow, but it kind of goes above that. So something like this. Okay? Got it? Pause video if you need to. Okay. Next, you want to make another one, but this time it's a little bit shorter, but it's the same thing. So like that. So you're making these little wrinkles on his nose. See that? Yeah, you see that? There we go. So then, we're gonna basically make his nose. Now his nose it's not hard, but just follow my lead. Also, everybody get this? This right there? Okay, everybody got it? Okay, good. Let's do it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make this sort of line. So you can make a line that goes up from the wrinkles, and you want to curve it like almost like it's almost like a dog nose, but it curves down like this. So you're gonna create this sort of like lump right here on his nose, on his one on the last, on the second wrinkle, but down or more. And if you do that, you got it. There you go. Pause it if you need to. Understand? Okay. Now, what we want to do is you kind of want to make almost like his entire. We're actually gonna like. I'm gonna start making a giant U, and hopefully it will make sense when we get it. So round this so you're gonna round where the little connections connect. But you're gonna round it out a little bit. Then you want to go down and connect both points. But do not make a point. Just make it look like it was gonna connect as like a giant point, but it doesn't. It's like a very smooth point. So like that. See? Okay, everyone got it? Pause it if you need to. I understand. Pause it so that way you can get it. All right. Good. Now you want to do is you want to create almost like, I'm going to show you the first shape. You copy that, and I'm showing the second shape, and you copy that, and then we're going to do this. We're going to do the inner, and then hopefully that works. So the first shape you want to do, I'll show you after I'm done, is this shape that goes down. I mean, it goes up, but then goes down, and then kind of like goes in like almost like a teardrop. So you want to create like that. You want to create a nose like that. It's big. Now it's a big nose. I mean, he has a huge. His nose is pretty big. Well, big enough to actually because he has super smelling. So of course his nose would be big. So there you go. So now that you got that, then you want to make the other side a smaller version of that. So go up a little bit, then down. Then you want to do a nice, but it doesn't connect next to it. It just briefly connects it. Yeah, like that. So there. Create one side big, one side small. Because we're doing it where his nostril. Let's say he's smelling something. There we go. Everyone get that? Good. Second part. We're gonna make almost an inner side. So what you did before, we're gonna copy that. We're gonna make it an inner. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna create almost like a line up from the inner side. You want to go down and down like that. So an inner, you're gonna make the line inside that one circle, that one shape you did in the nose, but make it inside what I did inside the hole of his nostril, so you can see the nostril more. Okay, good. Now we're going to do the same side on the side. So up, and then down, then clarify, go like that. Like that, see? 2 nostrils. Done. So now, we're going to make his eyes now. Finally, we're finally making his eyes. Thank goodness. So, his eyes are actually pretty weird, but I'm going to try to give you as best I can in my knowledge of what his eyes are. So, bear with me. Here we go. So, what you want to do is you want to make a shape like this, or a line. So go from the first nostril, the first nostril you made was the big one, but go to the second nostril that's small, and the very last tip of that, you want to make almost like it's like a line that goes up, and then it goes like this. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. See? Okay, everyone see that? Okay, good. Everyone got it? Pause it if you need to. If you need to, that's fine with me. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So from where the big nose is, you're going to put a tip. You're going to start making his tip on the very next to where you put the inner ear part, but then, so basically I'll show you what that is. So hopefully you understand what I'm saying. So you go up, around, and connect. So do something like that. So both of them have like their actual features, as you may say, of course. Okay, everyone got that? Okay. Now the next part is not tricky, but I'm going to show you how to do it, and you're going to have to copy what I just did, of course, for both of them. So, here we go. Now what you want to do is you want to go, you're kind of going to do the same thing when you did with the ears, but this time you're going to like do with the eyes. So where the points are, where the point you put on, where next to the nostril, you want to go down, and then it kind of curves back up to that one point you just put, where you left there. So you want to go down, go up, curve, go down and curve, and then you want to go up a small bit, and then connect it to that point. We're going to do the same thing on that side. So go down, curve, then up, and then make a point. But not actually make a point. Just make it so that it connects to that one dish you put right there. So like that, see? Everyone have it? Or does anyone have that? Okay, good. Oh, and pause it if you need to, so you can get this. Okay, does everyone have it? Anyone have it? Okay. Second thing. Now we're probably, why are we stopping next here? Well, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna make his like smile. We can't make his teeth because we made the head a little bit too small. But sometimes maybe he doesn't have to have his teeth all out. You want me to do the teeth thing? Well, next time I do how to draw a stitch with his teeth open, we'll do that. But for now, we're just making him have a smile, of course. A nice smile like this, but don't show teeth. So like the smile. So what you want to do is from the very middle part of his nose, you're gonna make a line down, and it connects just a small bit down, like a divot, like that. See? So create that line next to the middle part of the nose. Where the nostrils don't meet, but they almost do. So get that? Good. The next part, we're gonna make almost like he's, like, one side go up, then it goes up like this. Then one side goes up, then, so I'll show you what that looks like. So, you wanna make almost like a limp right here. Then, sorry about that. I'm so sorry. You heard that? That was not part of the actual video. Why does every time I make videos, I always get interrupted by stupid things, including when no one's home? Man. Anyways, so we're gonna make a smile for Stitch. That's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna make the first half, and then I'll show you what that looks like, and then you're gonna make the second half. Well, I'm gonna do the second half, and then I'm gonna show you that. So goes down, it goes up, just like this, and then up again. Let's make a normal smile. That should be fine. Up. See that? There we go. See? Everyone will get that, hopefully. I hope they should. I hope they do. Okay. Good. Next part. Hiccups now. Same thing on the other side. This time we're gonna make it's really gonna be the same thing. Why I say we're gonna make. That looks like he's like doing something stupid. Curve it up. Yeah, there we go. There we go. See? Smile. Stitch is smiling. Well, in his own smile, of course. So, everyone got that? Very good. Oh, also, pause the video. Need to pause it. You need to do the face, the ears, anything. Pause the video. Okay. Now we're gonna kind of make his. It's almost like a chin, but isn't. It's like it's basically a round part next to his thing. So we're gonna do him like a. It goes out like this, and up. So I'll show you how that'll look. So it's not really a chin. It's almost like a grin, like he's grinning, or like. See how that looks like? It's like this part right here, your chin sort of, but it's not really. I'm not sure what it is. I don't. Maybe he does have a chin. I don't know. But just do something like that. Okay, good. Now we're gonna get back the eyes. So the eyes, you're gonna do the same thing you did with the first part, but then you're gonna kind of make him have. I'll show you what the shape you're gonna have. So from the first eye, the one you made, the first shape of his eye, you make a nice divot from one side. It goes up, and then down again, and then you want to connect the same thing you did with the other, and then just connect them back to where they are. So like this. See? So you basically are just creating a smaller version of the shape you just did in the background. So everyone has that? Pause it if you need to. Always, I'm good with that. Just pause it. And you want to do the same thing on the other side. There we go. See? Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to make his shine mark. Since Stitch doesn't have actual, like, his eyes aren't actually like real human eyes, like how we have the big huge white eye and the cornea and then the pupil. Stitch doesn't have that. He doesn't have a huge eye. He actually has alien eyes, which are basically just giant pupils with shine marks. So that's literally his eyes. I guess the blue part around this thing is his cornea, but they don't mention that. It's just like almost like how a raccoon has their own like black mask. Stitch has like almost like a mask, but it's like blue. So yeah. So the next thing we'll do is you're gonna make small little circles next where his eyes are, but they're gonna be a little big. The first one will be small, while the next one will be big. So we're gonna do a small circle or oval, circle-ish. Goes down, and then back up. You want to make another one, but this time's a little bigger. Good. See that? Everyone have? Does anyone have that? Why am I talking? Of course, everyone will have this because they'll be just pause the video, of course. So now we basically now have the face done. Like the face is now done. You could add like little wrinkles next to his eyes, but he looks cuter already. So just let him better cuteness. You want to put little wrinkles in his eyes, which are just you put little lines next to where the cornea would be, or where the blue lines would be. Put little dashes in there, and it makes him have wrinkles. But I don't think you should. It doesn't make it make him look more menacing. But I want to have more friendly, like a friendly Stitch, of course. So the next thing you want to do, then you want to do kind of like a fur. You're gonna do fur on his belly. Now you're probably how do you make fur? Well, you know how you did the hairs on the Stitch, like you did the hairs on the top, the very first thing you did. Just want to do that, basically sideways, but it goes down. So you want to do one hair, and like that. Something like this. See? Everyone got it? Hopefully. Pause it if you need to, so that way you can get this. Good, good. The next part is a little bit it's not tricky. We're gonna kind of make his arms. So you're probably why don't we just start with it? Why do we not get the arms when we're doing the body? Well, the head was the most important thing to do. You need to do the head first, but then the hands and the arms will be easier because then you don't have to do the head and then the hands. That's why we did the head first, then we now on with the body, because the body is basically the easiest part. So what we're gonna do is we want to make this like line. This goes up, down, something like this. See? Make sure you see that. See? make that like that. You probably know, okay, where's his arms? Looks like he's wearing a cape. Well, he isn't. His arm, that's actually his, almost like, you know how we have like an elbow? We're gonna make his elbow. So then, now we're gonna kind of curve that out a small bit. Curve it out like that. See? Oh, make sure you get this. Oh, and pause if you need to. Good. Now we're gonna make the same thing on their side, but this time it's gonna go like this, and it's gonna be the opposite. So we're gonna do the same thing, but this time it's gonna go down and then out. They're gonna like make it look like it's crossing over. So then there's this one arm right there. So his arms are pretty chubby. Like that, see? Got it? Everyone have it? Hopefully I don't. Okay. Now we're gonna do the same thing over here, but this time we're gonna make a little bit of the shorter, like a little up, because he's kind of like waving on with the other one. With the other one, he's just kind of like, eh. So for this one, we're gonna go up a little bit, so it's up. Then like this. So create something like I just did there. See? Pause it if you need to. Of course, pause it. You know what? Pause it. There we go. Then you want to do the same thing, but you're going to make it have made more of this muscle right there. So now we got the arms. We got the arms now down. The feet. We're going to now do the feet. Now you're probably, oh, should we done the hands and then the feet? Well, we do the feet, and then you know what hands will be like. So, yeah. So what you want to do is you want to erase the bottom part of the feet you made. You're probably why you're erasing it, because then you're gonna put his little he has little bitty claws on his little feet. And he has 3 of them, and they jet out like this out. So you need to have some room so that way you have that. You know, do another side as well. Now the first claw is pretty easy. You make like almost like a rounded edge, and then you do the same thing. You make an inner edge. Same one like this, edge like that, and the last one like this, and like it connects to this part. So create something like that on the bottom of his feet. Everyone have it? Pause the video if you need to. Of course, pause it. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to start on this side. Up, down, pivot. Same thing. Up, and last one is up and down like that. Sorry about the pausing. I had to let some gas. Sorry. I didn't want that in the video because that'd be really gross. I mean, why did I even say that? Anyways. So now, it's the second foot. And you just do little ones on the second foot, you see? Like that. Have it. Pause it if you need to, of course. Pause it. Pause it, pause it. You need to. Pause it. Now we're going to kind of make... So, he has almost like little, like, spiky toes. But they aren't really spiky. They're almost rounded, so... But for me, since we're doing it on my style, we're not making it rounded, we're kind of making it spiky. So go up from one toe, and you're gonna like do a nice oval and then curve it. Go up one toe, and you want to curve it. Up on one toe, and then curve it. Divots as you go along. Do the same thing on this side. So whatever I did on those feet, then you copy what I did. Pause it if you need to, of course. Now we're gonna kind of make his belly. So from where his smile is, you're gonna make a little line that goes down from the and then just stop right there, and make another one from where his smile is. Put it down. Like there. Like that, see? Okay, I'll like that video, that's fine. There. So now we're gonna make because his belly's round, so we're going to make almost like a circle that goes around his belly. But it goes like this, but not actually around. It just goes around and then up again to where those little curves are. So create that. So create that shape on his body. We're almost done, guys. After we get the hands done, we're pretty much done. That stitch. Of course, I'm missing one little bit, which we will draw before we do the hands. That is his tail. Right? Stitch has a tail? Well, he doesn't really have a tail. He just has a little, he has like a bunny tail-ish thing. So, yeah. There we go. Now, his little bit as like a tail, I guess. I don't know. He has this little bitty of a tail. So, you create a little fluff ball. You don't go up. You kind of like go like this. Something like that. There's his fluff ball. It's connected to him, so yeah. But if you don't want to do the tail, if you want to keep the body, then that's fine. Then you don't have to do the tail. I'm just showing you that you might need a tail, but there you go. There's the tail. Now the hands are a little bit tricky. Please follow the action because it's the one place you need to be following. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna make the first finger is up, curves. Then you make a little dent, and then the new curve, and then go down. So let me show you. Up, curved down. Second one, curve down, up, that, down, curve, up, that, and then from this one side, move down a little bit, curve it down there, curve down, so I want to make a shape like that. Pause video if you need to, pause it so you can draw that, of course. And we're going to do the second hand on the left side. So this one, we're kind of making him have like, he's like doing this, so. Out a little, curve, up, there. Next one, up a little, curve, up, down. Next one, curve, up, down. Nice U mark. Create this sort of updraft, curve down, up, there, that, and then there. So do something like that. That hand, of course. Okay, everyone has it? Pause video if you need to, of course. Okay. And the last part we're going to do is his claws and his little pads. So the claws are basically, it's like you did with the toes. You did with the toes where you made the little holes and then you curved those from the holes to make the toes. Just like you did toes, but the claws are a bit longer. I'll show you how long. It's going to be like, go up a little bit and they curve back. Go up a little bit, curve back. Up a little bit, curve back. Up a little bit, curve back. And then do the same thing on this side. Like that, see? Just like that. The last part is his little pads on his hands. So you create a shape like this. Both hands, of course. Now you're probably, are we done? Very close. Got to do this. I want to make a little rivet, just like that. Wait, hang on. Yeah, we're. What am I saying? Yeah, we're done. So you got this far. We're basically completed. Now you just have to do is just draw out, just write the word stitch, and then you're done. Stitch. There you go. Stitch 626. That's how to draw me, of course. Might do a video of how to do a Stitch voice. Try. There you go, guys. That's how you draw Stitch. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like that like button and comment down below what was your favorite part in the video. Also, leave me in the comments below what would you like me to draw and what kind of things would you want me to draw of, and I'll see what I can do. Anyways, this has been fun. Hope you guys enjoy. I said that already. Have a great day, guys. Crazy Zombie is out. Goodbye.